Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Tip-off goes to Denver. Outside Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Doris, it's interesting, but the Nets franchise has never won an NBA championship.
That's absolutely correct, because their titles came before the merger. Now, since they've joined this league, they did go to the finals for a couple of times. Had Jason Kidd, who was the driver of success, but no championship in this modern era. Miles Turner is simply a workhorse. I mean, he keeps plays alive with his length and activity.
To the inside. Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
And George launches it from deep. Lets it go from deep. On target from range.
The countless hours Paul George has put into that three-point shooting, a huge part of his development.
Back to Porter. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Thomas. He's averaging about 6 points per game. It's George with the drive. And it's good. 2 points. George has got 5.
Oh, my goodness. Paul George under duress of exceptional defense. No problem.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. 15. Murray with it. His stats right now averaging 9 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Gordon. Lets the three fly.
Siakam has the instincts to read the play and the ability to get in position to contest the shot. Nice defense.
Here's Smart. Plenty of space. Gordon pulls it in.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Jokic in the post. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Down low. It's stolen by Isaac. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Tipped. Now Gordon into the lane. Oh, he just jams it right over Miles Turner.
Well, easy to see why Aaron Gordon has been in multiple dunk contests. The arsenal, the creativity, limitless.
Now here's Smart. Pass to George. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Give him 8. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players could learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Now here's Porter. The Nuggets need to get one up. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Next ball. Coming up on the floor for your Knicks.
Brooklyn leading by 4.
Carlton.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez. I asked Coach what the plan is for slowing down Jamal Murray. They said, honestly, it comes down to team defense. You need to be aware of where Jamal is at all times. He can light you up. But Murray also can dish it, so we have to be smart guarding him. Always a difficult task defending the talented Canadian Jamal Murray. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Carrington. Denver getting their last shot to go. That one drops for him.
Cam Thomas is a guy who is always shot ready. Nice catch and shoot there.
Here's Jokic. Brooklyn pulls it in.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
For three, George. Oh, a big-time jam. Slams it right over Gordon.
Oh, Paul George, let him hear you with that finish. That is nicely done.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And the shot's good.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Thomas outside. And George with the jam.
Are you kidding me? Just look at what Paul George is doing to the defense over and over. My goodness.
Pass to Gordon. Murray with it. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the drop. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1/4 of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Williams' shot is good. All right, Doris, you look at the criteria for traveling in the NBA. You think it's called often enough?
You know, BA, I'm not sure the answer to that. It's amazing to me the speed with which these officials have to make the calls. Sometimes you go back and watch it, what looks like a travel is not, or what's not called a travel is. This is actually a harder issue than people think.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Williams with the screen. And Williams punches it home.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Back to Holmes. Picked by Holmes. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Denver shooting their first foul shot of the night. Nets leading by 9. To the paint. They swipe it. It's a one-on-one situation. A nice shot by Watson. Watson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
And out of bounds, the Nuggets will take it. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Simons left side. Lopez with the steal. Here's Williams. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
And it's Simons missing. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And Peyton Watson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Now, into the line for your next.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Lopez. Goes back up. And he lays it in. And now an 11-point Brooklyn lead.
Well, it's just solid awareness by Brook Lopez, working hard to get his team a second opportunity.
Puts one up from 19. The Nuggets with another miss. Williams into the lane. Pass to Smart. And there's another one for the Nets.
I think it's crucial that Marcus Smart be able to drain these mid-range shots, right? He does a great job squaring himself up.
Here's Bouknight. No points yet. Smart with the defensive effort.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
First personal foul. Team second.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Williams.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and the absence of skill deficiencies. Ryan, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Thomas. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. With the 7-footer. No stopping Jokic in the paint.
Down in the paint, Jokic knows how to take charge, getting past the D and to a look.
Here's Smart. 5 points in the game. Pass to Thomas. And yep, it's good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Jokic, he's open. Drills the baseline jumper. Jokic has got 6.
And Jokic doesn't get a lot of lift on his shot, but he doesn't need it. I mean, he is money in the mid-range.
Thomas. Top of the key jumper, no good. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. All right.